and welcome to my custom HUD tutorial. Let's go ahead and get started. Open up your Flash interface and go to File, New, create ActionScript 2.0 because at this point Scaleform doesn't use 3. So go ahead and do that. And here we go, we got a new Flash thingy. We're going to go to File, Import, and Library, Import to Library, and import all of your assets. Should be like a .png. When you're making these assets, you mostly want to have them all separate little pieces, or at least all the pieces that are interactive, you want them separate. So here we go. We got all these buttons and different pieces of my menu that are going to be used. So yeah, whenever you import stuff, you'll notice it'll create a bunch of symbols for some reason. Just go ahead and delete all those because we don't need them. And now we're going to go and highlight all of these. This is an important step for importing later on. We're going to go to Properties, and under Properties, allow smoothing, yes. Compression, lossless, PNG, export for ActionScript, excuse me, and export and frame 1, yes. Okay, all those things. And the next part, we're going to delete the .png at each end of the linkage, so that way UDK will import them correctly. Alright, let's see, what do we got next? Okay, so we got all these imported. What you're going to do is just make a whole bunch of layers over here. Really not that hard. Just do all that, drag them over, and scale them all down according to how you want them to look on your menu. And I'm not going to do this. I've already done this on this other page right here. So voila, here we go. The only thing that is different about this is I already have actions, or I already have ActionScript written, but I'll show you how to do that in a sec. And I also have a cursor, which is pretty easy to make, surprisingly. Literally like, I think like 5 minutes, not even, to make this. But anyway, so here is your cursor. In order to make it, just make some kind of shape, whatever it is, or import something like how we have imported these. And hit F8 on the shape and create it. Make it a movie clip of some sort, and it will interact with your thing based on the ActionScript, which is right here. And I'll go ahead and put that in the movie so you guys can use that later. But it's important that as you, whenever you create the movie clip, that you make this right like under the shape itself. Okay, so anyway, so yeah, that'll work as a mouse, as a cursor. And alright, what else we got? So we have our menu pieces right here, and I haven't made any of these movie clips yet, so we're just gonna go ahead and do that because there's a step that you need to know. And these are all buttons, so I'm just gonna name them accordingly. Attack button, export for ActionScript, and export into frame 1 like we did with the .png files themselves over here in the library. So hit OK, and here we go. Make sure you name up here your instance name. This is very important because when you are referencing this in your Unreal script, you're going to need this name for later. And we're going to do the same thing, different name. Does all this itself, that's all you need. And let's see, get this. Alchemy. And items. Export for ActionScript. Okay, and there's that. think under these two I have like some hidden little menu pieces, so I'm going to go ahead and make those. You might be wondering why I have those, but it's just basically because there's two separate menus for this game that we're making, so go. But yeah, as you're making this, it's a good idea to go ahead and write down the names that you're making, all the button names, or all the button names, all the movie clip names, including your cursor name. You want to write all those names down somewhere because you're going to use them later. You are definitely going to use them later for ActionScript. Sorry, excuse me, Unreal Script. Let's see, so we have all of our stuff here. Also, your background, or my background image, let me go ahead and make that just that. I notice sometimes if you don't name stuff that it will not show up when you try to, that the whole entire movie will just not show up when you import it into UDK. There'll be nothing there, so very important that you name everything, that you have a movie clip for everything, because apparently it doesn't. This is definitely not a button. There we go. This is a movie clip. So anyway, we got all those. Looks like all of these are right. As long as all your linkage things over here on the right don't have a dot at the end, like a dot PNG or dot whatever, the name's okay. The name, it's okay to have a .png because that's the name of it, but the linkage, Unreal will not import anything. It'll stop after the dot. It'll think it's looking for like a file or something like that. So anyway, so we have this part. The next part that we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go to the actions, and I'll show you guys what you should be doing, so that way whenever you click a button, it should go ahead and go to a function in Unreal Script, which I'll show you how to write in a bit, and you can do whatever you want in that function. So presto. Anyway, what else do we got? Alright, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to end this video right here just in case, and we'll be back with the next one.